Hello everybody, my name is Cirque, and welcome to the first snapshot of 1.7, snapshot 13W36A. This was just released yesterday, and the main thing that they added, at least the most exciting thing for me, was the new world generation and all of the redoing and adding of biomes. The new biomes include the Birch Forest, Savannah, Roofed Forest, Mega Spruce Taiga, the Ice Spike biome, and the Mesa, which is bugged at the moment. It's supposed to be a sandy cliff plateau biome, but right now it's just a bunch of pits. The new trees in the savanna and the roofed forest are currently made out of jungle wood, spruce wood, and oak leaves, which means they don't have their own saplings and you can't actually grow them yet, but I'm sure there'll be something added in the upcoming snapshots. You also are not able to grow the 2x2 spruce trees in the Mega Spruce Taiga at this time. They've also added variants to the biomes, like the Flower Forest, the Sunflower Plains. They renamed what we currently call Taiga to Cold Taiga, and now they've changed the Taiga to have no snow. So it's just a spruce forest without any snow. They also added melons to jungles. They redid the swamps and broke up the land a bit more, made it more like marshes. They changed the sugarcane texture so that it appears different colors in different biomes, like grasses and leaves. And they also overhauled the extreme hills. They added spruce trees, they added stone, and they also added snow at higher elevations, so you can actually have snow-capped mountains. Another thing they added to all these biomes is new flowers and a couple of new blocks. Now, we already had the dandelion, which you can craft into 2 dandelion yellow, but instead of roses, we now have the poppy flower, which you can also craft into 2 rose red dye, just like the roses. But the rest of these flowers only give you 1 dye. So we have the blue orchid, which gives you 1 light blue dye, the allium, which gives you a magenta dye, the Azure Bluet, I believe that's pronounced, which gives you a light gray dye, red tulip, which also gives you a rose red dye, orange tulip, which gives you an orange dye, white tulip, which gives you a light gray dye, pink tulip, which gives you a pink dye, and the Oxeye daisy, which again gives you light gray dye. And over here we also have some 2 high plants. We have the sunflower, which always faces, what direction is that? It'd be east. It faces where the sun rises, which let's get that sun to rise again. And that can be crafted into 2 dandelion yellow dye. Here we have a lilac bush, which can be crafted into 2 magenta dye, a rose bush, which can be crafted into 2 rose red dye, and a peony bush, which can be crafted into 2 pink dye. And then we also have double tall grass, which is added to the plains biomes, and large ferns. We also have 2 new blocks here. We have packed ice, which is slippery just like ice, but it is not transparent, and it will not melt or turn into water when you break it. And we also have the Podzol, which I'm not sure if that's going to be the final name or if that's just a placeholder name. It seems like a strange name, but you can find this in the Mega Spruce Taiga biome. The other thing the snapshot did was overhaul fishing mechanics. It added 3 new fish, the raw salmon, clownfish, and pufferfish. The raw salmon can be smelted into a cooked salmon in a furnace. Raw salmon and clownfish give you 1 hunger bar, while the cooked salmon fills 3 hunger bars. And besides eating, I don't know if there's a purpose to the clownfish at this time. And then we also have the pufferfish, which, if eaten, will give you hunger, poison, and nausea, so you definitely don't want to eat these guys. But what you can do is you can brew them with awkward potion, which will give you a potion of breathing. So this potion of water breathing does what it says it does. It allows you to breathe underwater, which let's go into game mode 0 here. Alright. So when we drink this, you'll notice that the water gets lighter, which means that it gives us a little bit better visibility underwater, and also our air bubbles do not go down. The potion of water breathing can be brewed with redstone to make it last 8 minutes instead of 3 minutes. And if brewed with a fermented spider eye, will give you a potion of harming. The raw salmon can also be used to tame wild ocelots, just like the raw fish. They also added 2 new enchantments called Luck of the Sea and Lure, which you can put on a fishing rod. Now when you fish, there's a chance that you could get a fish, you could get a treasure, like an enchanted book, which is one thing, the only treasure that I've gotten so far, or you could get nothing. Now the Luck of the Sea increases your chance to get the treasure, and Lure increases your chance to get fish. They also added new fishing animations to make fishing a little more interesting. When you cast your rod, you see bubbles start popping up in the water around your bobber, and eventually you'll see a trail of bubbles heading towards your bobber. And just a few more things they added. You can now remove items from an item frame without breaking the frame. So if you click the item once, it will give you the item. If you click the empty frame, it will give you the frame. Also, they added a new falling animation. So when you hit the ground, it makes a nice little splash. Isn't that neat? And they redid the options menu a bit. Instead of having the volume sliders up top, they now have a music and sounds button, which takes you to a bunch of sliders for different volumes. You can turn the weather volume down, enemy monsters, players, jukebox, no blocks, blocks and environments, and friendly animals, as well as the music and the master volume that we had before. And we have this nice little super secret settings, which we cannot access yet. Obviously, that is going to be something they will reveal to us in future snapshots. So I believe that's about everything for this snapshot, our first 1.7 snapshot. It's really cool to see the new generation and all that they've been working on the past, I believe, couple of months. And if I missed anything, make sure to post it down in the comments and let myself and other people know. And if you like the video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos from me. Until next time, goodbye, peoples.